That one called Beautiful As You. Better Country 101.7 The Bull. My name's Wyatt. Good to be hanging out with you here on a Thursday as we are in the 9 o'clock hour. Hanging out with Tara Pope, who is the administrator for Park Place with the Henry County Health Center. She's kind enough to join us here this fine Thursday morning here and talk a little bit about their open interview event that they've got. We'll get to that here in just a bit, but before we get into that, Tara, good to have you with us. How are you doing?
Good morning. I'm good.
Well, it's good to have you with us here this morning, and let's talk a little bit about these open interviews that you've got coming up. Let's talk a little bit about the event as a whole. Let's get the when, the where, let's get that info out there for you.
So our open interview event is going to be next Thursday, which is March 6th. It'll start at 10 o'clock in the morning and go until 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
All right. And where's this happening at the facility there?
At the facility. Park Place is located at 401 South Van Buren Street in Mount Pleasant.
Okay. So check that out there in Mount Pleasant. And for folks who may not know, they hear that term all the time, open interview. What does that entail? What can folks kind of expect if they're looking to come in and do one of these open interviews? Maybe they're looking to get into that kind of field. What should they bring with them? What can they expect when they go to this open interview?
Yep. So an open interview is where if you're interested in a position in long-term care, you can come in. We'll give you a tour of our facility, give you an overview of the positions that we're hiring for. And if you're interested, you can have an interview right then and there.
Right then and there.
Yep.
I mean, it doesn't get much easier than that. So, you know, a lot of times you apply for these jobs, you got to wait a couple of weeks before they finally get a hold of you. You go in, you're interested, they'll interview you. Yes. And we'll see how that, you can see how that goes from there. So folks may be interested. They need to know what positions you guys are obviously looking for. What kind of positions are you guys looking for there at Park Place?
Yep, we're looking for registered nurses and CNAs.
Okay.
So the registered nurses need to have an active license. CNAs need to have completed the CNA course.
Okay, took my next question right out of there. Those are your qualifications that you need, so don't even have to worry about that. She's Tara Pope here with Park Place. She's the administrator there at Park Place with the Henry County Health Center here on 101.7 The Bull. Kind of qualities, and that's kind of something I think that people overlook. Yeah, people might be interested, but, you got to have these certain qualities in order to get into this kind of field. What kind of things are you looking for in people?
Absolutely. Number one, I think people that were wanting to come work with us are caring and compassionate.
Yeah.
They want to bring quality of life to the residents that they take care of. They're a good team member. They're dependable, dependable to their teammates, but also dependable to the residents that they're taking care of.
Yeah, absolutely. Dependability, that's the number one, I think, in that field as a whole right there.
Yes.
Got to be dependable because there's a lot of people putting their life into your hands, so to speak.
Absolutely.
So Tara Pope again joining us here. So Tara, what kind of benefits do you guys got offer that kind of spruces up the deal there a little bit?
So I think it's a great benefit that working for Henry County Health Center, you're eligible for IPERS, which is a huge deal.
Yeah.
For full-time and part-time positions, you are eligible for health benefits as well.
Okay.
And I think one of the great ones is working in a home-like environment. You're not going and working in a line or working in a cubicle.
Or an office job.
Yeah, you're coming. Every day is different. You get to interact with lots of different people, not only the residents, but the family members and the different people that we have come into our facility.
Yeah, and that sounds like a great place to work if you're interested in that field. Again, looking for those RN. What all other positions were you looking for again?
RNs and CNAs.
Okay, RNs and CNAs. Yeah. So if you're interested in that, to check out their open interview event that is happening. Well, let's go over the dates and details there once again.
It's going to be on March 6th, which is next Thursday from 10 o'clock in the morning until 4 p.m.
Okay, 10 until 4. Check that out in Mount Pleasant, and don't want to miss out on that, especially if you're looking to work for a good place like the folks there at Henry County Health Center. We're talking with Tara Pope here. She's the administrator for Park Place. Anything else you want to add, Tara, before we let you go here today?
Nope. We just hope that if you're interested, you come see us.
All right, come on by. Yep, check that out next Thursday. That's going on at 10 a.m. until 4, so a great chance to get in and just get that interview. You don't got to worry about waiting that long period in between sending the resumes and all that fun stuff. You just get right in and you get in an interview, and who knows, you may walk away with a job. You never know.
That's right.
Tara, we appreciate you coming by and chatting with us about that event, and we'll talk to you again down the road. Thanks again.
Yeah, thanks, Wyatt.
Absolutely. Good to have you with us here. Coming up, we'll get to Megan Maroney. We'll get back at it with Kane Brown Marshmallow as well. Coming up, Better Country 101.7 The Bull.